What's up, ranch hands? Welcome back to the channel. 1923 season 2 episode number 2. And I mean, this story, I don't have a whole lot to discuss, I feel like, at this point, because it's kind of the same things going over and over. This Whitfield storyline, I mean, there isn't really a lot to add to him because he's smart, he's dangerous, he's fucking psychopathic,
he's
and
disgusting.
He has a really good plan in terms of trying to take Dutton down, and like he's not, as they say in the last episode, they're like knocking pieces off the chessboard basically, to where he's making his move, trying to like pinch in on them and take over the land. And I mean, it's just, he continues to provide a really dangerous threat. And I presented it, I think, in the finale for season 1, the idea of, I think it'd be really interesting story aspect if there was actually a small portion of time to where the Duttons lost the land. I don't think we're going to get there at this point, because I thought that when he was like buying the like property tax,
like,
I wasn't sure he was
not yours anymore.
I wasn't sure he was going to have the money to like pay that back in that moment, but it looks like they were able to. But Whitfield continues to be a really dangerous threat, and I don't know the whole point of the storyline with the women in the house. I don't know if it's just supposed to make us hate him even more and show how disgusting he is.
It's working.
But that's one of those storylines that I'm just like, every time they bring it up, I'm kind of like, why? How is this driving the story forward in terms of, like, we already hate the guy. He's trying to take the Dutton's ranch. Like, he's trying to, like, impact the Yellowstone. That's more than enough to hate the guy. And just the way he even talks to Kara, it's like, yeah, this dude is a piece of shit with literally no feelings inside. You can already tell that. We don't need to have this other stuff going on to like solidify it for him. At least for me.
No, and these girls need to like be freed, honestly, because now they're like sex slaves.
Yeah, and the one feels like she's all in on it now. Like she's been manipulated to the point to where she's enjoying it, and she's kind of like the boss now. I don't know. Like that whole storyline, it's just a big question mark for me, because again, Whitfield has been very easily introduced as someone that we're not going to like. So just making him even more vile, I guess. But yeah, this dude's clearly a threat. I don't know how Jacob's going to handle it, because again, this dude, and I don't remember if it was last episode or the finale, to where they showed up to their house, pulled out their guns, and you see the difference that the money brings to his cause, because his men have these like machine guns and Jacob's men have shotguns and revolvers. To where he was like, okay, we could put the toys away now. So like, even when it comes to fighting a literal war, he has way more firepower in the sense that he has the money to have these advanced weapons. And Jacob, like, he had a friggin' 6-shooter, little revolver, against someone who had like a Tommy gun is what it looks like. But like these machine guns, the thing that Banner shot him with, it's just like, it's a huge disparity in terms of the firepower. And obviously he has the money, and his whole mindset talking about like, I don't have any decency. He admitted to it. He's like, when one mine dries up, I move to the next one and just keep going and going and going.
Just because he can.
Exactly. So this dude obviously has proven to be a threat. I'm curious to see how this threat gets ended. How far does it go in terms of him knocking these chess pieces over that Jacob has? And is there a point where it even gets close to where they might lose the ranch? Because it feels like a big one. But the Spencer storyline with Alexandra also continues to be, again, I'm going to just keep saying it because I like to be honest with you guys. Them going a whole season and not making it back to the States was a little annoying. But it feels like we are now on a positive track potentially to getting them back home, because Spencer basically went through a fight club on the ship that he's working on.
Hey, we don't talk about fight club.
I forgot. Rule number 1.
God.
I kind of screwed that one up. Am I out now?
No.
Am I out of the fight club? One more chance?
You don't talk about it again.
All right, so he whooped ass and was able to make some cash so that he could buy his way home. Yeah. And Alexandra, who announced that she was pregnant, which... awesome. John, I would assume that the baby's name is going to be John. We'll see. But it's one of those things to where I'm going to keep questioning like the lineage. I think that's one of the big question marks of what this show is presenting us.
Who's who and where were they, and you know,
who comes from what lineage? Like, is John from Yellowstone like a lineage from Spencer? Like, that would be amazing. But she's now on her way. Her journey is now on to get to the States. So I'm hopeful that there aren't a whole bunch more roadblocks for them, that Spencer doesn't get jumped in the middle of the night and have his cash taken from him, and that we can just get up to the next morning and like, boom, here, I'm buying my way out of here. I'm going back home, and Alexandra has like a smooth sailing, and yeah.
Please let her have a smooth sailing. This is just ridiculous.
This is just one of those things to where like the slow burn,
it's killing me.
It's just one of those slow burns that you kind of want to fizzle out and get them there, because every time we are presented with something going on at the Yellowstone, it's like Spencer needs to show up. Like by the time he gets there, there's gonna be no Yellowstone. Like obviously, no, that's not the truth. But it's just one of those things to where like, okay, like 96 years later, what is the joke? with the Titanic 84, thing, 84 years. It's been 84 years. Like that's what it feels like. So I'm hopeful that they can advance that. The storyline with Tiana continues to evolve. These authorities are out on the hunt looking for them, killing people as they arrive and see these new packs of people. And it's just, their mindset is just horrible. It's dangerous. And I very much worry for anyone that they're going to come across. And I'm hopeful that Tiana and her little crew with Pete and her dad can get to a safe spot, go find these Comanche, get some protection, and hopefully they could create a little group of warriors to go kill these fools, because they all need to be taken out. But that storyline's making me nervous, because now the idea, Tiana and Pete have like a thing now. Like they've grown a relationship. You could tell like they like each other.
I thought that was really funny. Like when Dad was like, "No, nobody actually waits for the ceremony. You're just supposed to say that."
Yeah, he just basically gave her the green light without like feeling good about it.
I'm like, don't tell her that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he understands like how it works, so he's just like, whatever, go do whatever you're gonna go do.
I don't want to know
that aspect. Yeah, that aspect of the story though makes me nervous, because they have this hunting party out looking for them.
Yes.
And I just, anytime, again, we are desensitized at this point. Anytime we're presented with like a nice storyline, you immediately just have these negative thoughts like, all right, who's going to die as a result of this nice storyline?
Position.
Exactly.
So, without clothes and their backs are turned. And
we met a cowboy who I hope we could trust his word. I hope he actually doesn't like say anything or report anything, or was actually like lying to them to make them feel comfortable, and then like brings more back with like.
That would suck.
I hope we could trust that dude that we just randomly stumbled upon, because again, the trust factor is a really big one, and I really don't trust a lot of people in any of the things that we watch. So
and in real life,
anytime you stumble upon our people, I'm going to be a little upset and be like a little sketched out by you. Be like, do you have good intentions? Do you really? Okay, cool. Like just leave them alone and just go away. Cool. Okay, good. So yeah, I mean, the start of season 2 felt like it was a good one. I think we could finally get these storylines moving forward in a little bit faster of a pace now. But here we are, episode 2, season 2. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let's go.
Only fire has a more disruptive effect upon the order of the forest than a blizzard. Whole herds of cattle and buffalo and elk will wander maddening circles until the snowdrifts cover them and they are frozen in place.
That's awful.
The blizzard drives man and animal both mad with hunger and cold, and the disorienting nature of no sun or moon, which is to say, no direction. No compass to guide movement or reason.
Fuck this guy.
You're not using the house.
Better I'm with my family in the winter.
Logic would suggest moving the family to town rather than you to the family.
I don't trust town. Don't trust that sheriff either. Sits too deep in Dutton's pocket.
I suppose someone must watch after the flock. Too much folly for a boy and a woman.
Got no flock anymore. They got flukes. Kill them all.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Flukes?
Look at all you sacrificed and suffered to protect sheep.
Oh, damn. I didn't think about it like that.
All it took was a worm to destroy everything you fought for. Livestock isn't a business, Banner. It's the toil of peasants.
Wow, this guy.
You are no peasant, not anymore.
Because I rescued and saved you from that life.
We'll dig another shaft. Worms don't kill gold. It's immune to drought and to winter, and its demand is endless. That is a business.
I mean, he makes valid points, but I just can't wait till he gets blood eagled.
Damn, boy.
kill Whitfield in the most ruthless way possible.
What the hell are they doing?
Skiing.
The Norwegian miners asked if they could ski the mountain. I didn't see the harm in it. At least not for us. I figured if they want to kill themselves on the side of a mountain, so be it.
You must take me to them. Now.
He just got an idea. Ski resort.
Don't see the hurry, just a bunch of drunk blokes teasing death.
You don't see the hurry because you don't have vision. Get in the car. I'll show you some.
When he's talking about tourists being the main driver of money in Montana, light bulb just went off for him. Pop quiz, hot shots. When was skiing invented?
I don't know.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I mean, I'm asking the chat.
My bad.
Comment section. Can't Google while I'm watching.
People versus Davis.
It's Sammy Ashikaga. Alice Davis is the falsified name on the marriage license.
She's married to my wagon boss.
She's not married at all. State doesn't recognize her marriage. She was cohabitating with a Caucasian man, has 2 children with a man, and a marriage license. She's guilty. If I send the flapper to prison, then the children stay in an orphanage at the state's expense. And if I deport her, they still stay at the state's expense because those mongrels were born here.
Oh my God.
Why don't you just remit them to my custody? All of them. Won't cost the state a dime. They'll live at the ranch.
I was sentenced to supervise probation in your custody. To be seen in public in the county together is a violation of their probation and will result in their immediate transfer to the county jail, provided they identify the offending priest to the court. The signature is conveniently illegible.
Well, it sounds like you need a handwriting expert.
Can't release her till I have his identity.
Dang.
You've known me for a long time, Roy. This is about as far as I care to be pushed.
Oh, shit.
Oh God.
Threatening the judge, Jake?
Threats have a level of uncertainty that comes with them.
Oh shit, it's not a threat, it's a promise, bitch!
Oh, my. We'll tell you the name of the preacher when you give us the name of your liquor contact.
This is blackmail.
In the truest form, sir. You don't know who you fucking
I
with.
don't care about some mongrel family.
Piece of shit.
They know where John gets it.
You think you won something? You haven't won a thing.
There ain't no winner among us on this deal, Roy. Not one.
Why people always gotta like talk shit once the person you're talking shit to gets what they want and they're leaving? But I mean, I know Jacob doesn't have any like direct lineage in the Dutton family because he didn't have his own kids, but that was very John right there.
Well, I mean, it's in the bloodline.
I know.
So,
But like all the Dutton men, especially like the bosses, all have the same type of mindset. Because that was so similar to, spoiler alert, to something John did in the original show.
Yeah.
Just the way he just talks to people of authority.
yeah, everything should be fair. This shit is not fair.
But he has no regard at all for the potential consequences of like
No.
talking shit to a judge.
No, fuck that.
It's like, it doesn't matter that he could have you arrested right now. You know you've got the power in the situation. And they know how to use it very well. I'm glad Zane's family is going to, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be consequences outside of the law for this action. But I'm glad that Zane's family is going to be able to live on the ranch without issue, hopefully.
Protected.
Yeah.
Oh God, please don't let there be oh no. Not the chickens.
All the wild animals are getting pushed out of the mountains. They're hungry. Oh,
Oh, God.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
No, Kara, where's Kara? Where's Kara? Where's Kara? Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
They making this one look realistic.
Holy, dude, that would be so horrifying.
Oh, he's watching. Is this the same wolf? And he's hungry.
They're just trying to survive. I think it's pretty safe now to have the mindset that you don't wander around the property without a weapon on you. You need to protect yourself.
What happened?
Wolf bit her.
Let's get her inside.
I feel like Elizabeth isn't gonna make it through this life. Mountain lion on the porch, wolf in the chicken coop.
I swear, girl. Mother of God, if it weren't for bad luck, you'd have none at all.
I was just gonna
But
say.
the good Lord decided giving you that face was all the favours you were getting. I think that face is worth the trouble, darling.
It's really sweet.
I mean, seriously, she is going through it. Every friggin' turn, it's something bad happening.
Apologies, sir. We're told it's okay. We meant no harm.
Explain it to me. Skiing.
You stand and lean forward, bend at the knee. Then you control your speed by going side to side. Keep the uphill edge of your ski into the snow.
I don't want to climb that mountain back up again.
Is it difficult to learn?
You spend the first couple of days on your ass, but after that, body figures out the motion and it's easy. It's like riding a horse or a bike.
Can children learn it?
Oh, children pick it up the quickest. I think most everyone can do it. My grandma does it. I'm happy to teach you.
Can you teach other people? You'll be my first ever ski instructor.
Seems a silly way to waste the day to me.
How many gunfights you been in?
My fair share.
How many bar fights?
More than I can count.
How did you feel?
Alive, which was the goal.
You liked the danger of it.
I got your blood up, eh?
It's a rich man's world now, and everyone gets a taste. The one thing you cannot buy in a store is the euphoria of peril. The exhilaration of danger.
Is he describing the way that he acts with the two
I
ladies?
can sell that
The exhilaration of danger.
for a fortune.
Like, he is right. He is smart with his visions, but he's such a bad person. They just presented this dude as such a villain, and it's like, he's a really smart businessman, and it just sucks because he's such a dick and needs to die.
Is Zane alive?
We're taking your family home. They've been released. You too.
Bed's my only future. I can't stand for more than a minute before God sticks a knife in my brain and I'm throwing up my guts.
They have anybody look you over?
They ain't had no one look me over.
What the fuck?
Can't walk.
Go to the sheriff and get the family. Come on back here. We'll load up Zane and get him home.
We'll get you fixed up in no time. You'll see.
Chopping us down one by one.
Come spring, I'm gonna do some chopping of our own.
If there's any of us left.
Dang. And that's the concern. Hurry the fuck up, Spencer!
Must have been quite the hunt you were on. Took all night.
You fell asleep by the river.
I hate it when that happens.
We ran into a cowboy
Such
yesterday.
a dad.
Thought it was best to stay put. It's a ranch.
This is where Quanah Parker lost to cavalry every time they chased him.
Cowboy said Quanah's people moved 100 miles north and to the east. He said we was welcome.
We should move.
I like it here.
We should move.
What makes the Comanche Reservation any different than ours? Maybe we take our chances with the cowboys.
Maybe we help them look for strays.
Maybe.
He's scared. I'm terrified for them.
This makes me nervous.
Yeah.
They're in Oklahoma.
Okay, well, but Tiana is in Texas right now? Okay, so we have some distance, right?
Feels like it.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Marshal Kern, I need to speak with the marshal assigned to this post.
Follow me, please.
Yes! I love her!
Fuck!
Yeah. Start cussing a whole bunch.
Where are you in from?
Montana.
It's a long way from home.
Montana is my post. It is not my home. Is there a marshal present who does field work?
Just the one you're looking at?
You patrol this territory, serving warrants, making arrests. Why do I find that Hard to believe.
Because you're a dick?
Oh,
Yeah.
get it.
I doubt you traveled from Montana to question my ability to serve this badge. You need something, and if you have any hopes of getting it, you'll ask for it now before I throw you out of my office.
Don't fuck with Deborah Morgan, bro.
We seek a murderer who we believe has fled to the Comanche Nation.
Which one? Murder?
At least 5.
Quite the savage. Seems hard to believe looking at her.
She stabbed the nuns in their sleep. She shotgunned the priest when she joined up with her gang.
Gang?
Renegades from the Crow Agency.
Mount up.
You take this to Esther in the front. She's an accomplished sketch artist. We can print your posters. We'll start putting them out. Comanche only respect that badge if it respects them back. Many marshals found their way into a pine box learning that lesson. Tread lightly, Marshal. This is not Montana.
Clearly.
Fuck off. Ugh. These guys are the fucking worst. Love her, though.
They do a really good job of presenting people to be very unliked.
Wow.
I didn't realize she was going to do it on the spot.
Incredible.
Seriously. Legit skill.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. Sucks for Tiana, but damn.
I'm hoping that marshal is like, you need to like fix a little bit so that we don't actually look for her.
We must carry these ashore.
Looks like some Peaky Blinders shit. Happened at the same time, right? The 20s?
Yeah.
Load these on the dolly.
Is it gin?
I mean, there's definitely bottles clanking around in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me introduce you to Thomas Shelby.
Oh my gosh, Gil Marini!
Holy shit.
Does he still do jujitsu?
Yeah.
Oh,
Devo presentare l'amico me Spencer.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I fucking love this even more now.
Lucas says, we like to fight.
I wouldn't say that.
Why would you say that?
He's actually one of my friends.
Yes.
Keep running into people looking for trouble, and they all think trouble is me.
Nice suit.
I said for the same predicament. But you also say you saved his life.
Yeah, well, he ran into one of those people. You know what I mean?
They're everywhere, those people.
Yes, they are.
You did a good thing. It was worth saving. Tonight, we celebrate you.
I trained jiu-jitsu with him for like 10 years.
When he's done eating, take him to the Galveston.
Certo, signore.
Fucking Jill. What the hell?
When was the last time you saw him?
It's been a minute. A lot of people didn't come back after COVID.
God, like OG stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Spencer. It's pizza, my dude. It's gonna rock your world.
Oh,
no! You don't eat it with a fork.
Capiche?
Capiche.
Yep, fold it. Good job.
Thank you for not biting in the middle.
Now I want some good pizza.
I do too.
I'm sending that dude a message immediately being like, you're in a Yellowstone show, bro?
Good job.
It looks like you're an Italian mobster. Awesome.
Love that for him.
You know, training where I train, there's a lot of very well-known actors in the neighborhood. This is the first time that we've actually watched something that someone I know is in. I think that's awesome.
When Senor Machio asks you to do something, you must do exactly the thing that he asks.
I already ate. I don't need another meal.
You had lunch. The Hollywood is for dinner. Senor Machio is showing you great hospitality. To refuse him is an insult.
Don't fuck with the Italians and their food, bro. You get invited to dinner, you go eat. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Remember when Spencer was asking about what's the mob? I think he's about to find out the hard way. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't disrespect their hospitality.
Oh, some bitch.
You're lucky he wants you alive.
God damn it! Okay, guys, we get it. Thank you. Stop.
I mean, all you have to do is go to dinner, dude. I know you're in a rush.
No, but there's more to it than just fucking dinner. You know that.
Who's looking for trouble now? Gave you food, the finest suite in the finest hotel in the city. Had planned for you a splendid night, only to show you gratitude. Look how you repay my hospitality.
I never asked for it. I am needed in Montana. My family is in danger, and I don't have time for hospitality.
Lion hunter leaves Africa for America to hunt men instead. For your family, huh? That's what Lucas says.
It's a war over land, my family's land, and they're losing it.
I know that war. My family already lost it. You show me disrespect, and disrespect is contagious if not dealt in the moment he appears.
Uh-oh.
So you must go away. Seems that you wish that anyway.
You can go swim with the fishes?
Uh-oh. Some cement shoes for the Hudson.
Winter has come. Yikes. That looks awful.
I can't see a thing! Take it to the pines! Step over, boys!
How does this family not freeze to death?
You gotta flip the wagon!
These poor babies.
Holy shit, dude. This is how, like, James died. Or not James, Margaret. Just, the winter is just so nasty that there's no way to avoid it. Oh, they literally meant flip it. Wow. To create like a little bunker.
Get everybody under the wagon.
Wow. I had no idea. This is so awful.
They're gonna be froze to death by the time this storm passes. Dane's family can't make the walk.
You gotta let them go, right? Yeah. They'll survive.
I'm fine. It's fine.
But seriously, what do you do after you survive this, if you survive this?
You gotta walk. Those poor little babies.
Okay, here's where we all get to know each other real good. Snuggle up, shoulder to shoulder.
So they're still sitting on fucking ice. Holy shit, dude. This is really bad.
Got you pretty good.
Yeah.
I worry the wolf was rabid, was moving about during the day, no fear of man.
More likely a young wolf run off from the pack and starving, but we'll take no chances.
Where does that go?
Well, it goes right in your belly. We need to do this 12 times over the next 10 days.
Oh, fuck no!
You're not putting that in my stomach. I'll take my chances with the rabies.
There are no chances with rabies. It is fatal every time.
But you don't even know if it was rabbit.
It's a chance we can't take.
I said no.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
No! No! Please, no!
I know it hurts.
No!
Oh my god. Why in the stomach?
This is too much. I love him, but this isn't living. This is surviving.
Winters are always hard, and this one has been harder than most. But then the spring comes, and there's nothing so splendid as the mountains in the spring.
I won't be here to see it. When the storm passes, I'm going home.
Oh, dear.
Makes sense. She can't catch a fucking break.
She can't have children. I hope she can. You don't know.
Whitfield can look at a mountain and see the gold deep inside it. He saw those Vikings sliding down the mountainside like otters, making fools of themselves. And he sees a business in it, sees a fortune in it.
Man of vision.
It's no vision. He sees through us, sees the greed in our hearts. I've never met a man who scares me, not once in my life, until now.
There you go.
Is this the Banner Redemption arc beginning?
The man scares me, Clyde. He fucking scares me to death.
This is where he realizes he fucked up.
The Indian citizenship back to Congress. The law would grant citizenship to all Indians born in the territorial United States.
It is the inevitable result of their assimilation. If we wish them to abandon their pagan ways, we must offer the reward of equality.
So trick them.
Don't feed me your bullshit, Father. I've seen a graveyard in your backyard. I know what you think, Indians.
You know what I think of Indians who resist their own evolution, but to those who accept it, I show only love.
The quicker these dudes die, the better.
Honestly.
Oh! Okay, awesome.
This is dope.
Speak it into existence. I love it.
Please don't shoot them.
Fuck.
Just a baby.
Don't worry, Father. Penitent man shall pass. All you gotta do is ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, they've definitely done a good job of building villains that I want eliminated immediately. They've done a good job in this show with that. Oh, shit.
Dear Spencer, I have begun my journey to find you, to bring you the life growing inside me, the child that shall bear your name. I thirst for the moment I look in your eyes and you pull me close and we make another, and another, a little army of us. This is the dream that fuels me to you. It is my only
It's
thought.
so... I mean, I'm loving the words over this chaos. Jesus.
Your arms around me, and our bodies pressed together as if they are one.
Holy shit.
An adventure this will be.
Stick to the roads marked on the maps. Those are the only roads I control. Send Luca back on the train. Truck is yours, if you can make it. I know what it's like to lose your home. Maybe now you can get back in time to save it.
Thanks, Jill.
Get my whiskey to Fort Worth. Luca comes back with the money. We shake hands. Next time we meet.
Whiskey. Wow. So cool. What now? Is there a fucking bear in the house? Why just a single scream? Something fucking happened.
Hell is described as rivers of fire and canyons of coal and ash. Perhaps it is taught that way because the people of Palestine and Israel cannot comprehend the merciless, loveless nature of cold. To the mountain people, hell is a river frozen with canyon walls of ice and bitter air that ruptures lungs and your sanity. Hell is winter, and winter is here to ravage all of us.
Why are all the fucking doors? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That was the nurse, right?
Yeah.
How did the storm was so bad that it blew all the doors open? Holy shit. Dude, this show, like, regardless of like any of my complaints about the story and the like speed at which it is being told, it still does an incredible job of presenting things that are shocking.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just this animal storyline with the winter and like combining those. It's so intense and horrifying because it's like these animals are just trying to survive. Like this one clearly is not just trying to survive.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Which I think hopefully Kara took care of it.
Well,
but
hopefully Elizabeth is okay.
Yeah,
that
what is
she doesn't have rabies? My God.
Yeah, that whole Elizabeth storyline, it kind of felt like there was always kind of a part of me that didn't think that she would be long for this life even if her and Jack had a great relationship, it's like once she loses the baby and then all this other stuff starts happening to her, and like losing her family was like the first step, but it felt like the embrace by the Duttons and like her and Jack coming close and them having that really tough talk after all that happened. Cause I mean, Jack lost his family too. That whole conversation, it felt like things were in a good place. And then they got pregnant and then she lost the baby, and just bad thing after bad thing just keeps happening to her. And now like the idea of this winter being as bad as it is and Jack and everyone being away, it's just...
Well, especially Elsa describing hell as winter.
Yeah. Just the way that like things have, and I hate to use this analogy coming off of this episode, but the way things have just snowballed, it's just rolling downhill. Things are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's getting worse and worse for her. And you know that her family had a certain level of comfort that they wanted to live by, and you hope that it was going to work out. But it felt like, I mean, she has to get a fucking rabies shot into the stomach.
Every day.
Like, for 10 days?
10 days.
Something like
12
that.
shots. I don't know.
That's just so insane because, I mean, I guess it's just the last straw when it comes to, like, things that she's dealt with. She's like, fuck this. Rabies? Are you kidding me? I got attacked by a fucking wolf? That's insane. And her family, wherever they moved to, I don't remember where did they say they went to California? I think that's where they left for. I think that's what I heard a few episodes ago. I'm like, you don't have to deal with that. Probably where her family moved to live. You don't have to worry about wild animals and these mountain lions just being on your front porch. Like, I mean, holy shit.
You would hope that they would move away from, if they were going to move to California, you would hope they would move into a part of California that you don't have to deal with that.
Right. So there was always kind of a small part of me that was very hopeful that she would embrace the life and be able to like tough it out and experience it, embrace it, and like essentially mold yourself, because you got to mold yourself to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
The no electricity, the transportation, just the heat, the fire, like there's just so many things that they're just still living so basic.
Well, they're not living, they're surviving.
Right, and like the way the world is evolving around them and they don't embrace any of that technology, that's tough. And for someone with her mindset, I feel like she's never really fully embraced the whole cowboy lifestyle, the whole rancher lifestyle. So it's hard. It's very hard. It's insanely hard. And it's just one of those things to where a small part of me was always kind of like, is she going to make it? And like other small parts is like, yeah, it'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Her and Jack have a great relationship. They'll be able to have a family one day. And then like when that got taken from her, I don't know if that's a forever thing for her, but that felt like one of the things that kind of sent a lot of this in motion. And it's just a tough spot for her. I don't know if Jack and Zane and that whole crew is going to make it home. How do you survive that?
I don't know.
It's not like that wagon has like insulation that's going to keep you warm from the fire.
No, but
the body warm.
Hoping, it's shoulder to shoulder.
But they're still sitting on ice. Like they didn't cover
ground.
Like you're gonna put something on the ground it's not gonna stop it from you sitting on something cold.
Or it being covered in snow.
Right. Like that's just, I mean, that blizzard looked really bad, and it sucks that even it was presented to Kara like, oh, hopefully he had the sense to stay in town. Like, no, they rushed to get home.
They couldn't stay in town. They couldn't have Zane and his wife together. You're not allowed to.
So that situation seems like I'm worried that someone's not going to wake up from that moment.
I mean,
I don't think they're all surviving that.
Yeah, I don't think Zane is going to survive that at all.
He's in a really like. Did I miss something? I know he got into like
him so bad that he can no longer walk.
Yeah, so
and being upright for very long makes him throw up.
So he clearly got concussed. That's a sign of a concussion.
But now also pain and broken things.
Is he like fully lose the use of his like legs? Because he said he can't stand and walk, or is he just that broken and he got no medical attention? Is he like fully paralyzed now? Like, is that what happened to him? Because I know he got roughed up. I didn't think they beat him that badly, but I guess they did.
They did.
Like, that's seeing him. I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, I knew I got to go back and revisit that scene, But yeah, like he's messed up really bad. I don't think he's gonna survive the night. This is bad. This is all really, really tough. And Banner coming to this realization that Whitfield's this really bad dude, that he's like, I've never been scared of anyone until now. Is this where, I said it during the episode, and it's going to take a lot, obviously, but does he have some type of redemption arc to where...
He's trying to right some wrongs.
Yeah, because his wife even said it in the last episode. It's like, you go to bed with dogs, you like rise with fleas or whatever the saying was.
Well, and then to find out that all of his sheep had to be killed because worms.
Yeah.
Or disease.
Insane.
So now he literally did all of this for nothing.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if in combination with like what his wife said and his realization of like, holy shit, Whitfield's scary as fuck. I'm wondering if this is a turn for him, because it would make sense. He definitely has a certain belief, and I think he believes in the rancher way, the rancher lifestyle. Obviously he has sheep, and he had sheep, Jesus, and had beef with the Duttons because of the way the land was handled. But I think this dude's like a rancher at heart, and I don't think he fully embraces and believes in Whitfield now. I think after seeing what he's done to the girls, being at the house for a minute,
I don't know if he's actually seen what he's done to those.
I mean, I think he got a very small taste, because the one girl was looking at him
like, please,
like, get me out of here, kind of thing. So I'm wondering if Banner has a redemption arc. I think that'd be really interesting. And
that's a no for me, dog.
I mean, I think that's the kind of thing that's going to have to happen in order for Jacob to defeat Whitfield. Like, if Banner stays and like if he flips, I think that's a really good advantage to potentially take this dude down.
Makes sense.
And I think that'd be a really cool storyline, actually, if Banner decided to flip and like they squash their beef, they apologize. I mean, obviously you can't take back what dude did, because he killed a lot of people, a lot of very important people. And I mean, technically Jacob killed a lot of his people too. So if they could come to like this truce, this agreement, I think that could be beneficial in this battle against Whitfield, because I mean, I feel like they're going to need all the help that they could get.
I agree.
So
I agree.
The music and the way he was like admitting fear, I felt like that was the very first seed planted for a potential redemption. That's that's where my brain went.
I mean, it does. It makes total sense, like what you're saying.
Especially if he doesn't believe in that, like the way he was like talking shit about the skiing thing.
Yeah, there's no redeeming him for me. Fuck that guy.
I mean, he's gonna have to do something, like sacrifice himself in order for like the Duttons to continue to move forward with their lifestyle.
Also, that he realizes he's not going to heaven.
Yeah.
You're going to hell for this, bud.
So I think that was definitely the beginning stages of that, and we'll see where it goes, or if he gets through this winter and realizes like, I actually really like having a house with water and lights and electricity and a dishwasher and a refrigerator and all this really other cool shit that I could just use at the push of a button. Like maybe he just like flips and is like, oh, fuck that, I'm staying with Whitfield and getting rich. We'll see. I think he's flipping. I think that's where the story's gonna go, and I would fully embrace it if it goes there. Jill!
Oh my god, you're so loud!
It's just so cool. Like, we've watched so much shit, and like I legitimately have so many training partners and friends who are well-known actors, and seeing one of them in something that we're reacting to, I think is so cool. And I'm gonna like message him as soon as we're done. And it's just one of those things, like, you did good, bud.
I know.
You did really
We're
good.
So proud of you.
I love that role for him. I think it's really cool. Do you think that's the last we see of him?
God, I hope not. I hope he's in like more of this. This would be fantastic.
I'm just wondering, because Luca's obviously with him, and Luca's got to like show proof of the deal that they made, but he's got to send him back.
Luca end up being in Peaky Blinders.
I mean, there is a Luca in Peaky Blinders, so
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think that's the Luca,
no,
but
no.
That would be pretty wild. I think that was super cool. Again, I feel like that storyline is finally progressing to a point to where, I mean, they keep running into like speed bumps. They're not like crazy speed bumps, but him getting involved with the Italian mafia feels like it could be a really dangerous thing for him.
Or a good
Or really, yeah, you get on the right side of them.
I'm gonna need your help in Montana.
Yeah, he just keeps getting into like these fights. Like, he's so quick to like throw blows. Like, Spencer, chill for a minute, bro. You don't know who you're dealing with. I love that he had a first taste of pizza. Awesome. That's cool and fun. But yeah, it feels like, I mean, even Alexandra, like, even though that journey looks like people are getting hurt and dying because of how just bumpy that ride is, I think they're both finally on a positive road forward to getting to where they need to get to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But again,
I mean, Spencer's going to Texas, and she's still on the boat, so God only knows where she is on the sea at some point.
So it clearly feels like things are moving in a positive, like, even though it feels like things are kind of in bad spots, it feels like we're moving towards more positive moments in terms of getting Spencer and Alexandra home. Yeah. So that was a really good episode. I thought the intensity was really, really cranked up. Obviously, everything going on with these marshals and the father and like trying to find Tiana and everyone, and just that whole storyline continues to be a difficult one. And as long as the Native Americans continue to pick them off, and the problem is that, again, arrows versus guns, it's such a difficult battle to fight. And I just hope that this dude, again, this show's done a really good job of presenting some pretty bad villains to the point to where I want them to die the most violent way possible.
Yeah.
And that Marshall's clearly one of them. And I hope he faces the most painful and horrible death possible for the way that he's behaving and the way he's doing things. But
also, love that we have a woman marshal in,
and especially her.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
She's great.
She's fantastic.
She's so good. She didn't drop one F-bomb, though, which was a little disappointing.
I'm a little disappointed.
It's unfortunate. But
different character.
Yeah, still, you're known for something. You just got to drop one F-bomb.
I love that it's her. I love that.
I love the way she called him out. Straight up called him a bigot. He's like, oh, well, you're a fucking bigot. Well, she didn't say fucking. She should have. But like, you're just a piece of shit, dude. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
She's trying to save her F words.
Of course.
I get it.
So I wonder if we'll see her again. But yeah, I thought that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts? No. All right, y'all. You guys leave your thoughts down below. Share those comments. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.